Hi, my name is Stephen Adams and I'm the marketing specialist here at the ESA headquarters in Annapolis, Maryland. Our staff is very excited for Entomology 2015, now less than a month away, and we hope that you are too. In this short video, Rebecca Schmidt-Jeffris and Kyndall Dye, Chair and Vice Chair of the ESA Student Affairs Committee, provide a preview of all that Entomology 2015 has to offer. They discuss the meeting's new events, including premiere presentations and 3-minute presentations, its student-focused standbys, including the Linnaean Games, student debates, and student reception, and how students can best take advantage of the numerous professional development and networking opportunities available. Following Rebecca and Kyndall, a representative of Meet Minneapolis highlights the best of all there is to see and do in Minneapolis, while Rosina Romano, ESA's Director of Meetings, concludes with some details on getting around and making the most of both the meeting and Minneapolis. If you're attending Entomology 2015, this must-watch video contains the must-know info.
Hello. This webinar is designed to inform you about what is available to do at the ESA 2015 meeting. We look forward to seeing you there.
This webinar is intended for students who are attending this ESA meeting.
The webinar is being led by Rebecca Schmidt-Jeffris, the Chair of the Student Affairs Committee of ESA,
and the Vice Chair, Kyndall Dye. We were asked many questions about the critical items to bring to the meeting, and the most common question regarded professional attire. What should I wear during the meeting? We're also going to address what other things to bring, including your resume or CV, business cards, and the schedule of the actual meeting.
While you may see some people dressing more casually at the meeting, including your advisor, we recommend that you stick to business casual or more formal attire for the meeting. This typically means slacks or a skirt and a dress shirt. While many established professionals may be comfortable dressing down during the meeting, as a student, you should remember that you're making a first impression and that you may be competing in the student competition for the President's Prize. Also, as a reminder, for your safety, you should remove your name tag when you walk outdoors or leave the meeting to go out to eat.
You should bring several copies of your CV or resume to the meeting. One copy can be posted at the Career Center bulletin board. However, not everyone you will talk to will be hiring, of course, and you may not be ready to be applying for a job. So hand out your CV only if you are discussing potential job opportunities. Business cards are an excellent idea, however. Many universities offer business card printing, which will allow your university's logo to be included on the card. You can be much more liberal with handing these out. Exchange cards when meeting a new person. You can also leave business cards with your poster if you present during the poster presentation.
Planning in advance by using the online schedule or looking at the online PDF copy of the program when it becomes available around October 20th will be critical to helping you save time. This will help keep you from missing important talks. For those of you who are interested, the link to the Agronomy, Crop, and Soils online program from the Tri-Societies are available as well from the Entomology program. All of these partner and joint sessions are available through the Special Sections category. And your registration fee has covered you attending all sessions from both programs. Planning your meeting in advance will also be an excellent way for you to meet new contacts. You can go to the talks where the topic interests you, is related to your research, or if you're interested in meeting the person that is giving the talk.
Two new things this year, the premiere presentations and the 3-minute presentations. The premiere presentations are special talks highlighted throughout the meeting, which are connected to the theme of the meeting. These will happen every day of the meeting, and the presenters will even be interviewed at special times during the week. The 3-minute presentations are a new student competition. For those of you who are not presenting one of these talks, a quote-unquote elevator speech will be given about a student's research. The audience is actually involved with choosing who is the winner for the President's Prize, and these will all be held on Monday.
You already know about the student competition and that you should attend scientific talks, but there are many other events going on during ESA 2015. We would like to give special attention to other events that students in particular might enjoy.
Lunch and Learns occur during the lunch hour and are designed to present information that is timely and instructive. Questions from the audience are highly encouraged. There will be food available for purchase near the rooms where the Lunch and Learns are held. Grab a bite to eat while you check out these topics. Many of them should be useful for student members. On this slide, there's a list of some of the Lunch and Learns that will be offered this year.
The exhibit hall is the largest room in the meeting and will contain a large number of vendors, companies, and universities. There will be even more exhibits than typical this year due to the co-location of the ESA meeting with the Tri-Societies. You can use this opportunity to purchase souvenirs as well as meet with any companies or universities that you may be interested in for future jobs or assistantships. This is also where the Career Center will be located. Check out the board of available jobs and student assistantships, and be sure to post your CV or resume on the student board. There will also be tables for student organizations and clubs where your club can sell merchandise and promote your department. If you are interested in the complete list of everything offered in the hall, check out the URL at the bottom of the slide.
The Linnaean Games are an exciting insect-themed trivia competition. At the national meeting, the top 2 teams from each branch compete for a chance to participate in the finals. Consider putting a team together to represent your university for the branch meetings in the spring.
The student debates are another competition where students can demonstrate their knowledge and public speaking skills. 6 teams will participate in 3 debates, with an additional speaker providing an unbiased introduction for each topic. There will be 3 separate topics. All participants are considered invited speakers and will also be authors on a publication summarizing the debates to be published in the American Entomologist. Come watch the debates, enjoy the arguments, and support your team Tuesday afternoon from 1:30 to 4:30.
You can live tweet the debates using the meeting hashtag EntSoc15 and our special debates hashtag ESA Debates for a chance to win a $50 gift card. If you are interested in debating next year, check out the website for ICE 2016 or email the debate organizers. Next year, the competition goes international at ICE.
Attend the Student Awards ceremony to congratulate your colleagues or find out if you've won an award. This is where the winners of the President's Prize for the student competition and student debates will be first announced to the public.
The student reception is your well-earned chance to relax after all the student competitions are over. This year, it will be held in the poorhouse. Enjoy the dance floor or sit down with a drink and play a board game. This will be held Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.
There are plenty of opportunities to get more involved in ESA, especially for students. ESA is looking for student volunteers to help during the meeting. Although many of these slots are full right now, there may be a chance for you to sign up as a standby volunteer. Volunteers will be reimbursed the cost of their meeting registration. There's also a volunteer directory for ESA where you can indicate what volunteer opportunities you would like to be considered for in the future. Your branch or section will also have opportunities to volunteer at either the national meeting or branch meetings. Contact your branch or section president or your Student Affairs Committee representative. If you'd like to know more about the Student Affairs Committee or would like to become a member, contact the current chair or the ESA staff liaison, Debbie Sutton, for information. This is a great way to help plan future student-oriented events.
ESA is a great way to meet other students and professionals who share your interests, as well as future employers. This is your chance to be outgoing, introduce yourself, and ask about the person's research. In addition to the student reception, there are many opportunities for you to socialize and network. The mixers will allow you to meet colleagues from your university or region. The new member social will give you a chance to meet other new members, as well as ESA leadership. Plus, there's going to be ice cream. The poster social hours are a great way to find a specific person and discuss their research, or to approach a student from a lab you are interested in working in. This is also true of breaks between talks. Take the time to introduce yourself to one of the speakers to discuss their presentation during the break.
Social media is a great way to stay connected during the meeting and is becoming a larger part of ESA. There will be a competition to discuss your experience of ESA 2015 through social media for the chance to win some gift cards. You can also tweet interesting talks you see or live tweet one of the student events. Just be smart with what you tweet. Remember that a future employer may be watching.
To make the most of your time outside of the convention center, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what Minneapolis has to offer. Well, first of all, when you arrive at our airport, we have light rail. Light rail, which will take you directly to downtown Minneapolis. It also goes to the Mall of America in St. Paul. Fares are $1.75 during non-peak times and $2.25 during peak times. It's approximately a 30-minute ride. We also offer taxis and shuttles. And really, you don't need a car in Minneapolis. It's a very walkable city. We have nice ride bikes, which is a perfect option for you to do. You can ride one of the nice ride bikes around our 22 lakes located within the city limits. And did you know we're the best big city for public parks? We won the award 2 years ago. One of the other exciting things about Minneapolis is we have 45,000 downtown residents. Our downtown doesn't shut down at 6 p.m. That's exciting. We have 4 major sports teams. We have tons, at least 300 restaurants within walking distance of the convention center, plenty of shopping, and no sales tax on clothing. Lots of museums and theaters, all within walking distance. So please leave your car at home. There's really something for everyone. One of the most interesting things about Minneapolis that you won't really see in any other cities is we have 8 miles of climate-controlled skywalks. You can see this on the picture. The other really exciting thing about Minneapolis is Nicollet Mall. You can walk up and down Nicollet Mall, which is a block from the convention center. There's plenty of dining, plenty of libation options, as well as shopping and lots to see and do. Visit the Mill City Museum, which captures the rich history of the flour milling industry in Minneapolis on the Mississippi River. The Minneapolis Institute of Arts is one of the top 10 comprehensive museums in the country, and we can't forget about the Walker Art Center, which is contemporary art. All of these are within walking distance of the convention center. Of course, we have the nationally renowned Guthrie Theater and our phenomenal historic State and Orpheum Theaters, again, all within walking distance of downtown. Only Chicago and Washington, D.C. have more museums than Minneapolis does. Between Minneapolis and St. Paul, we have a total of 57 museums. Minneapolis boasts a large variety of diverse restaurants, with over 300 within walking distance of the Minneapolis Convention Center. Be sure to visit some of our famous districts, our Warehouse District, our new North Loop area, which is a hoppin' area, Uptown, all great areas located within Minneapolis. And of course, we all know about the microbrewery scene. There's too many to mention. Be sure to visit one of our new microbreweries. Shopping. Well, first of all, we have no sales tax on clothing, which is absolutely fabulous, and you don't get that in many cities. Downtown, we have our Macy's, Target, our shopping mall, the Gavaday Common, and we can't forget about the largest mall in the United States, the Mall of America, which you can take light rail to, and it's actually located very close to the airport. Don't forget about our professional sports teams, the Minnesota Vikings, NFL, Minnesota Timberwolves, NBA, Minnesota Wild, and NHL. And of course, visit Minneapolis.org to get all of this information and find out what's going on while you're here. Remember Minneapolis, city by nature. There's something for everyone. See you next month.
Thanks, Madonna. I'm Rosina Romano, and I'm ESA's Director of Meetings. And I'm excited to tell you about all the fun, new, and cool things we'll be doing in Minneapolis this year for our co-located meeting with Agronomy, Crops, and Soils. I can't wait to share the inside scoop with you. First, let's get started with getting in from the airport. Madonna told you about all the light rail options, but we have a discount program with Super Shuttle too. It's $24 round trip from the airport, and with so many people coming from all over, you're bound to end up on a shuttle with other Synergy and Science attendees. We've listed all the great ways to get downtown, including guaranteed parking options and taxi services online. Take a moment before you leave for the airport to review it. Also, last time I was in Minneapolis, I used Uber to get around the city, and it was cheaper than a cab, which is another great option to get from place to place. Once you're downtown and settled in, your first stop at the convention center is probably ESA's Registration and Information Center to pick up your badge, program, insect calendar, and tote bag. Before the annual meeting, we'll be sending QR code registration notifications. Some of you may have used them for the branch meetings earlier this year. A fast lane will be set up Saturday through Monday morning to allow for all those with their QR codes to pick up their badge in a jiffy. Be sure to preview your badge and make any necessary changes in advance to keep the line speeding along. As a co-located meeting, we'll have 2 registration desks set up in the same area. But don't worry, ESA is easy to spot, as we'll be featuring insects as part of the desk setup. The photos are awesome this year, and all of them come from our members. Just follow signs towards Exhibit Hall B will be set up in the foyer. And while you're there, check out some of the registration add-ons. Many tours and workshops still have availability. Ask staff how you can sign up. Your program book will feature a color city map that shows all the hotels via the Skyway and the free bus that runs along Nicollet Mall. If you're staying downtown and more than 5 blocks from the convention center, Meet Minneapolis will be providing custom maps at hotel check-in for you to navigate the Skyway to and from the center. If you miss it, don't worry. Maps will be available at their desk at the center, all made just for you. And don't forget, ESA will have a complimentary coat check available for all coats and bags you may need while in Minneapolis. Be sure to take advantage of the service so your arms don't get tired. Now that you have your badge, dropped your coat, where do you go? That's simple. All ESA symposia organize meetings in 10-minute papers. Sessions are scheduled to take place on the 2nd floor, making them extremely easy to find. And the headquarters hotel for ESA is the Hyatt Regency, via the Skywalk to the convention center. All ESA committee meetings will take place on the 2nd floor there as well, making it an easy direct walk between the 2. I also have the inside scoop on where all the food will be. And this year in Minneapolis, I bet you'll want to be in the convention center more than outside. Kiosks will be set up all around the center for places to buy coffee, snacks, and meals throughout the day. Starting Sunday evening, right after the joint opening plenary, we'll have a reception in the exhibit hall. Appetizers, carving stations, and cash bars will be set up all around. And don't stop at the first one you see. The ones in the back of the hall are always less crowded. And I know, because I can always see it from above. ESA will have 3 sponsored lunch and learns this year. And by sponsored, I mean free. The STEP-sponsored lunch and learns have advanced registration. Be sure to log back into registration and sign up if interested. The rest of the lunches are available on a first-come, first-served basis. On Monday morning, before the start of the students' competition, our Women in Science group will be organizing a networking breakfast. The first 175 students will receive a complimentary voucher for the cart set up in this area. Even if you aren't a student, we encourage you to join us. And for students, you heard from Rebecca and Kyndall tell you about the student reception. Shuttles will depart immediately following the student award ceremony and take you to the poorhouse. And remember, this is for students only, so they can have a little fun. With so much going on in the exhibit hall this year, here are a couple of reminders to make sure you make it to all the important places. Skip buying a coffee in the morning and be in the hall at 9:30 a.m. when complimentary coffee and tea will be available for all attendees. These refreshments will be set up between the 2 society centers in the center of the hall. You can't miss it. ESA will be launching new journal covers starting in the beginning of 2016. Stop by our publishing partner Oxford's booth to take a look at them. And I know you know we're excited about ICE next year. It's kind of all we're talking about. Casey from Visit Orlando will be on site to tweet your excitement for her city. Come by her booth to see everything going on and start planning your time in Orlando next year. And I'm sure Debbie would want me to remind you to renew your membership for next year and get a free gift in the booth. I think this may be limited, so go early. Make the most of your time in Minneapolis and upload your presentation early and online by Monday, November 9th. 5 advanced presenters who upload online will receive a $25 Amex gift card to be drawn randomly. And you don't have to upload your final presentation. Just upload a draft and insert the final one on site at the presentation preview room located in 201B. Be sure to stop by the desk to preview your slides and ensure all your photos and videos display correctly in advance of your presentation. The on-site UPS Business Center is set up to print your posters in advance and have them available for on-site pickup within the Convention Center. PDFs of your poster may be submitted via email in advance of the meeting, and payments can be made online or on-site during pickup. Be sure to check the program book for all the setup, presentation, and takedown times for your specific poster. Both co-located meetings will be offering mobile apps this year. Search Entomology 2015 to download the ESA app, and search My Sci Meetings to download the app for the Agronomy Crops and Soils program. And be sure to take advantage of this unique opportunity to attend sessions you wouldn't normally see at ESA. We have an exciting program planned for our joint opening plenary on Sunday evening. Start thinking of what you want to ask our speakers now and tweet your questions using the hashtag AskRod and AskSunny. Did I miss anything? Do you have any other questions? You can reach out to me or anyone else from ESA. We'd be happy to help. And if you're looking for me at the meeting, someone from registration can always find me. Just start there.